Today we will talk about the derivative of the exponential function. Let's start with y equal to e to the power x. What is the derivative of it? Let's start with the basic, the limit, when h is approaching to 0. E to the power x plus h minus e to the power x over h. We will find that it is that Brundle thing, e to the power x plus h is equal to e to the power x times e to the power h. So it is e to the power x times e to the power h minus e to the power x over h. And we can take the ex, e to the power x out, and it will become e to the power x times e to the power h minus 1 over h. Close bracket. And actually, e is the only number for which, when h is approaching to 0, the limit of e to the power h minus 1 over h is equal to 1. So it would be the limit of e to the power x times 1. And the final result would be e to the power x. Now look at this. When fx is equal to g to the power gx, what is f pi x equal to? Because of the chain rule, f pi x would be equal to e to the power gx times g pi x, the derivative of gx. Let's do an example. When fx is equal to e to the power 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. F pi x is equal to, first of all, we copy that e to the power 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. Then we look at the derivative of gx. Now we see that gx is equal to 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. So g pi x would be equal to 6x plus, it is 6x plus 4. So let's move it to the original equation and let's make it more clear and move it a little bit because we are going to do another example. Yeah, put it in this way. So let's move to another equation. When fx is equal to gx times e to the power x. In this case, we are going to use the product rule. F pi x would equal to g pi x times e to the power x plus gx times the derivative of ex, e to the power x, which means it is still e to the power x. Let's do an example. When fx is equal to bracket 3x squared plus 4x plus 1, close bracket, times e to the power x. F pi x is equal to g pi x, which means it is 6x plus 4 times e to the power x plus gx, which means it is 3x squared plus 4x plus 1 times e to the power x. You see, they are totally different. Let me highlight them. What if the base is not e, which means y is equal to b to the power of x? What is the derivative of it? Let's derive and prove it together. I first want to prove that e to the power of natural log of b times x is equal to b to the power of x. I want to use 2 as a number to try whether it is true or not. Let's substitute 2 as x. 2 to the power of x, which means 2 squared, is 4, while x to the power of natural log of 2 times 2 is also equal to 4. You can use calculator to check it. So we can prove that e to the power of natural log of b times x is equal to b to the power of x. So go back to the left-hand side part. B to the power x is equal to e to the power of natural log of b times x. So the dy dx is equal to e to the power of natural log of b times x times the derivative of gx, which is natural log of b times x. Let me write it down. The natural log of b times x is gx, so the derivative of natural log of b times x is g pi x. E to the power of natural log of b times x is equal to b to the power x. So b to the power x times natural log of b times the derivative of x, which is 1. So b to the power x times natural log of b times 1. So the final result would be b to the power x times natural log of b. Now we know that when y is equal to b to the power of x, the derivative dy dx would be b to the power x times natural log of b. Let's do some example. Example 1, y is equal to 2 to the power x. So dy dx is equal to 2 to the power x times natural log of 2. Let's do one more example. Example 2. When y is equal to 2 to the power of 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. dy dx would be equal to, first of all, we copy that whole bunch of things. 2 to the power 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. Then we multiply it by natural log of 2. Close bracket. And then let's see the gx. Gx is 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. So g pi x is equal to 6x plus 4. Close bracket. So the answer would be 6x plus 4 times the natural log of 2 times 2 to the power of 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. Does it look quite familiar? Let's look back to the previous part. Look at the first example we did. Maybe we copy it to that page. Wait a second. Now we can compare them. See, the only difference is only the base. One is E and one is 2. What about the natural log of 2? Actually, they are also the same. Do you know why? It's because the natural log of E is equal to 1. So if you are multiplying f pi x by natural log of E, you are multiplying it by 1. So although they look different, but they are the same. Isn't it simple? Okay, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.